All right, the name of my channel is Travel Roanoke.
Okay.
So welcome to Travel Roanoke. What's your name?
I'm Derrick.
Derrick?
Yeah.
So how'd you come about coming to Roanoke?
Well, I traveled on and off for like 10 years. I got involved with originally it was like just a bus, you know, a lot of traveling kids were traveling. And obviously, you know, you get harassed for like, I guess, panhandling or whatever. So we actually went through some proper channels and got umbrellaed under the Virginia Organizing Program to basically be a C3 nonprofit. I don't know technically if we were supposed to be able to like get donations from other states, like if the you know, the paperwork like was applicable to that. But pretty much we rode around like the entire East Coast, whenever, you know, Midwest and stuff, and basically like fed people, you know. That was like kind of our big thing. We got like a lot of donations, dumpster dove a lot of food, and you know, pretty much, I mean, obviously gave people heads up, but a lot of like homeless people with like addictions and things like that already pretty much know, like, you know, there's a lot of wasted produce and stuff like that, and it's obviously not like, you know, bad necessarily. So I did that for a while. I did some sideshows and stuff, just kind of like, I guess like a jack of all trades, but realistically, I struggled with like 15 years of drug addiction. I got sober about 5.5 years ago now. I got back into Stanton. I worked there for a while. My mom's kind of been sick and stuff, so
sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
By the way, I have a 4-year AA chip in my pocket.
Oh, sweet.
I've been sober for a little over 4 years now.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of my friends are actually like well, unfortunately, like we probably lost. I mean, in our little group, we probably lost like 10 people in like 3.5 years, especially when like the fentanyl and all this stuff started coming around.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but like I said, my mom got a little sick, so I stuck around there for a few years. I did pretty well. Obviously, like, it's kind of hard getting jobs sometimes with tattoos. Like, I worked in some tattoo shops and stuff, but a lot of people don't want to, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, honestly, I actually got a job when I like moved down here. Like, right now I'm just literally trying to make ends meet. Like, I mean, obviously, like you saw, like, it's pretty much like I'm busking for money. I'm not like just holding a sign or saying I'm homeless or anything. You know, I've like fallen on like some rough times, but like right now with a lot of places that do hire people, they seem to only really be able to give them part-time. So it's like, you know, you don't have benefits also. So I know people are struggling really hard. And my fiance, actually, we're getting married next year. That was part of the reason I kind of came to Roanoke. She actually, you know, obviously I'm not going to give out her name or anything, but she actually got 2 degrees in Radford, and you know, was top of her class. She dealt with like a pretty toxic relationship type thing. When she got her student loans, she had like kind of like a lemon car, you know, and then turned around and like got a better car, but unfortunately like her ex-partner kind of like took it, you know. And so like things were rough, but I guess like it's been nice living here because she's like kind of helped me keep my peace. And definitely, like, I mean, I wasn't really thinking about relapsing by any means, but like to see somebody else that has like 2 degrees in something and is trying to go back and get her master's next year, and like say one of the places that she's working at, it's like because she doesn't have a like ride right now, you know, like actual transportation.
Okay.
You know, like we have one vehicle, and obviously like I'm trying to get back and forth. I'm trying to get her to work and stuff, so it's like hard, you know. And it's.
Where do you guys like? Do you guys stay in the woods, or do you have a place, or what do you got? I'm just curious.
Right now, like I'm actually like staying at a place or whatever, but like it's obviously
like couch surfing or something.
I mean, yeah, I do sometimes.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like I guess it's just like right now it's like I don't know. I think it's just hard for everybody. I mean, because like I said, like you know, even if you do like work and stuff, it's like most of the time you don't get enough hours, you know, things like that. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are trying to do whatever they can to make a living and stuff, but you know, like my fiance had said, you know, like I said, we both came from traveling backgrounds and stuff, but pretty much just like not to necessarily feel bad if you have to go out here, like if you fall in hard times or, you know, whatever it is, like you need gas money or something, you know, like I might be out here playing guitar, you know, trying to make some gas money or something, but like we discussed it with like social service programs and stuff. Like I said, I don't really want to talk about like her necessarily like educational thing.
No problem.
But when it comes to like social service and things like that, I think it's good for the public to see people that basically like are out down on their luck or anything like that, because I think that it's a reminder. It kind of humbles people. Obviously, a lot of stuff going on with like politics, the economy right now. So it's I think it's a lot scarier than what people really want to admit. I mean, you miss one paycheck and you can like legitimately be out on the street. So I think it's good to see people that are out doing things. I think that there are definitely some helpful programs like in the area and stuff. Me personally, I've always just tried to earn an honest buck. Like I said, like I try to play music sometimes to pick up some extra cash and stuff, but unfortunately, like a lot of businesses and stuff, especially when you kind of look like me, like they don't really want you to necessarily sit out there, even if people are enjoying it. I've had people come up and be like, man, you're a great guitar player, like, and I just have a little like maybe like hat or something, just trying to earn some extra cash, and they just like they'll run you off and stuff. So it's kind of like I don't really know where you're supposed to go sometimes and like make an honest buck. And there are a lot of guys out here, like I know a handful of people in the homeless scene, but like there's definitely some guys that I know that like, I mean, they legitimately will work. They're not looking for a handout. Like if you take the time to actually read people's signs, it'll be like hard work anywhere.
What does your sign say?
Mine just says anything helps.
Okay, got it.
I mean, like I said, I'm not like super like in destitute and just like starving to death or anything, but I'm definitely falling on hard times and trying to keep myself from being like officially homeless again. Like I mean, I just got my license back and everything like last year. Like I have a car and stuff, and I mean everybody knows it's expensive to keep all that stuff, and like I don't think people understand sometimes like if you don't have like a lot coming in or you don't have credit, things like that, it's like, dude, one thing goes wrong with that car and me and potentially my fiance.
Yeah, if the transmission goes out or yeah, and then insurance keeps going up.
Yeah,
gas is not exactly cheap at $3 a gallon.
No.
So, and then groceries, and then feeding this dog. I mean, how much Alpo do you buy for this guy?
Well, actually, we buy him like really expensive dog food. I can't remember the brand of it, but he's actually like super highly allergic to I think it's like beef and chicken meal. So he can pretty much only have fish. He's like,
he knows we're talking about him.
Yeah.
What's his name?
This is Tanner.
Tanner.
Yeah,
okay.
He's like, I think 12 and a half or something now.
All right.
But that's another thing too with like the traveling community or people that are homeless and stuff. Like, I guess like I would say that hopefully like people would get like well educated on like it as the same as like a microcosm with anybody else like that has like a good job or anything. There's good and bad people, and there's a lot of people out here that like their animals are their best friends. Like I said, some people couch surf, some people might be homeless, some people might get government assistance, but they don't have the money to make other means. You know what I'm saying? And like I think it's a little easier for people to get jobs and stuff if they have like a set address and things like that. But still, like there's a lot of stipulation to different people, and I mean like I said, that as far as the animals go with like the homeless community and traveling people, like they're basically your best friend. They're your companion. A lot of times they are protecting you if you're out in the woods and things, and a lot of us treat our animals probably better than what we get treated, so
yeah, I'm sure this dog would step in if anybody tried to get Froggy.
Yeah, well, he's actually a big baby, but he's super sweet. And like I said, I mean, like, there's just different people in the homeless community and people that are down on luck and traveling. Like, you're going to have, obviously, people that, like, unfortunately, it's a lot of times, like, when they are negative or they're not maybe trying as hard as they could and stuff, unfortunately, it's, like, related to alcohol or drug abuse and things.
Yeah.
And hopefully, like those types of people can get the help that they need. I will say that sometimes it's not as easy as just like, going to a program or whatever. You really need a support system. And I think that especially with people that are down on their luck, like especially if they're homeless. But I mean, even just couch hopping and things like that. Like we helped out a friend here a while back, and gave them a place to stay at one of the rooms, we had and stuff. Just because they had fallen on hard luck, like I don't really want to tell their whole story, but like I mean that allowing to have that like space, like kept them on like a good path and stuff too. So
So you're kind of paying it forward in a way. Like when you got something to give, you're willing to give it.
Yeah,
To help-
trying.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that's good, man. That's good. Well, I'll let you guys go. I appreciate you talking to me.
yeah, no problem, man.
And what was your name, if you want to share it? Your first name?
I'm Derrick. I mean, everybody
Derrick.
calls me Mess.
Cool. It was
Yeah.
nice meeting you.